Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, come join the family. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday but not everyday makeup look because I don't wear makeup every day. I think I actually started wearing more makeup now that I'm doing like YouTube videos, but I rarely wear makeup because I never leave my house. So yeah. But this is the makeup look that I do if I'm like, I don't know, going for lunch. Do I even go out for lunch? Be early, and if I go out for lunch I don't even put makeup on. So someone asked me to do this a tutorial for this makeup look, so that's what I'm here to do. I've got two ways of doing makeup, as in like sometimes I'll do my eyebrows first and sometimes I'll do my base first. It kind of just depends on how I'm feeling, and like usually it's when I'm doing, if I'm doing my makeup just quick and I'm not doing eyeshadow, I'll do my base first. But if I'm like doing eyeshadow and all that jazz, I will do my eyebrows and eye makeup first. So usually when I'm in a rush, I'll do my face first. So I'm gonna, like I said, my everyday kind of makeup look. Okay, yeah, you do. And usually when I'm wearing makeup during the day to go somewhere, I'm usually in a rush because I'm always like, I got time, and then I don't have time. So I'm going to start off with my face. I know people are going to be like, no, it's always eyebrows first. Well, not on here, not here. Like I said, sometimes I do eyebrows first, sometimes I don't. Today, I'm not going to. Angel Veil and NYX primer. And pop that on my face, Well, do you know what would help? Yeah, if I got a mirror out, because I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror. And I mean, there's a mirror there, but it was a bit far away. I can't even like, wow. Okay. My skin is just terrible, man. Terrible. Just going through a lot. I'm just going through a lot. So I'm using, oh yeah, is that you? Yeah. I'm using the Revlon Photo Finish Airbrush Effect. I'm gonna list everything in the description box anyway, so I'm not gonna do the showy. So I'm using the Revlon Airbrush Effect. So I'm just gonna put that at the back of my hand. And then I'm going to get a clean beauty sponge. I don't wash my beauty sponge every fucking day, okay? Like I said, I don't wear makeup every day. So yeah, you might be thinking, V, that ain't clean. It's clean to me, so bitch, please. I am not one of those makeup artists. You've got to show a clean beauty blender every single time, you know what I mean? It's like is a buildable coverage. So if you want it light, then obviously you just put a light layer on. But like I said, my skin is doing the most, so I just kind of layer it on top of each other to get my skin looking like it's as smooth as anything, you know what I mean? Do you know what's painful about having blonde hair? And I noticed this, like, I remember when I wore one of my wigs and it was just blonde. Is when you put makeup on, that shit gets dirty fast. Even when I remember when I used to have blonde braids, they'll just wipe my eyebrows off. Steps in looking like a snack. Boom, boom. Man, them ready to attack. Boom, boom. So I'm going to be using the Benefit Goof Brow Pencil in number 5. It comes with the spoolie on one side and then the actual pencil on this side. I have ridiculously shit eyebrows. I look fucking crazy right now. There's hair, but the shape is disgusting. There's not enough hair. It's just higgity-haggity. There's barely any hair here. So I have to create the brow. The brow is the face. The brow creates the face. So I need to create a brow. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to start off down here. It's so hard to talk and do makeup at the same time. If you're still doing sperm brows in 2019, I don't know for you, sis. What the fuck is this swimming to? Where's the egg? Where's the fucking egg on your face? I'm not gonna lie, that eyebrow's looking pretty alright considering I haven't even cleaned it up yet. It's behaving because it knows it's on camera. Usually, we have issues. Yeah, we have bad issues. My eyebrows are completely different to each other. Without me even drawing them on. So like when I try and draw them on, I try to make them twins, but sometimes they don't come out as twins. Sometimes they're not even fucking related. That's what pisses me off sometimes. But let's not talk negativity. We always close the products after we've used them because we don't want any accidents. So now to clean up the brow, I use LA Girl Fawn. It's hard for me to talk and do this, guys. I use the brush on this to go under my brow and clean it, and then I use this same brush just to pull it down, so that we don't want no halo brow. This ain't a Beyonce music video. Sometimes I'll use an angle brush, but I feel like they look alright. I feel like I don't really need to do much with them. Another damp beauty blender, and I'll just blend that in, so it's not looking all streaky. Oh no, I'm going to get an angle brush. I don't know, I just feel like sometimes it just helps to blend it out a little bit better. Looking a bit blocky on here, and I'm just going to brush out that brow a bit more before I clean up the top. Sometimes I don't need to clean up the top, but I'm going to show you what I do when I do clean up the top. I'm going to get the angle brush I was using before, and I'm going to get the same foundation that I put on before, and like legit like whatever just dribbling down the lid. Sorry for my, like, why am I apologising? It's messy, is what it is. I'm going to use that foundation to clean the top of my brow. Again, I used to use concealer like a I used to use the MAC concealer, which was like a close shade to my skin tone, but this is what I've been doing at the moment. So I'm going to use that to clean the top of the brow. Alright, I see what you're working with. I see you. I see you. And I'm just blending that into the foundation that I've already put on. What I found that using a foundation to clear the top of my brow was better than using a concealer, because sometimes the concealer was an exact match, and then you'd have to probably drag out the concealer to then blend it in with your foundation, whereas this is like brush, 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 and you're done. I hate this eyebrow. It never does what I need it to do with the Revolution concealer, and I'm using the colours C12 and C13. So what I do is I'll get C13 first, and I put that on under my eyes first. This product is so good for its price, but there's barely anything in the bottle. I swear I only just got this, like, when did I go see my sister? But basically, I've only used it a couple of times, and I think I need to get another bottle already. So before I put the C12 on, I get the beauty sponge again, and I'm going to blend all that out. But I'm going to start with my chin, and then spread that product. Okay, so when I'm blending this out under my eyes, I put it over my eyes as well. Now that I've done that, I go in with the C12. Do you know how I spread the first, like the C13? I don't do it like that. I just dab it right under my eye. And I do the same on this side.
And then I put some on my nose, my forehead, and my chin.
I don't put this on top of my eyes, this C12. I keep this just under my eyes, otherwise it'll be way too bright. Oh, you're joking. RCMA powder. This is from Beauty Bay, and I think it was like £12. But the only thing about this packaging, right? The only thing about this product, I mean, is the packaging is terrible. Like, I hate that. What is that? What? I don't like. I'm not gonna be shaking this shit on my face. So what I do is I just unscrew the lid, and I put some of the products, bloody hell, into the cap. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that. Oh, I hope you haven't creased. I'm just gonna dab it again because I feel like because I didn't put powder straight away, it might have creased a little bit. So I'm gonna take that same beauty blender, put it into the powder, and I'm gonna press it in. So I'm not leaving it to bake, I'm actually pressing it in under my eye. I take this over my eye as well because the foundation and the concealer that I'd put on top there will crease as well because, you know, eyelids in it. Gotta do the thing. contour, I use this only happened like recently. I was using the C15 off the Revolution, which I still like, I'm still a fan of. But recently, so I bought this foundation, the NYX foundation. I bought this when it released last year. I think it was after Dubai. Was it after Dubai? I think it was after I came up from, so last year, I think end of September, October was when I got this. But so at the time, I had a tan because I came up from holiday, and I thought, okay, this is the shade for me. It wasn't actually the shade for me, it was too dark. But I started using this as a contour shade, and I've got to say, I like it. I do like it. So to put that on, I'm getting a bluffer. Yeah, bluffer. This is a foundation brush, right? I think it's a foundation brush, right? But I've never ever used it for foundation. So I just do my cheekbones, my jaw, my forehead. Yeah. My diamonds shine like the stars, and that's why you really came through flex. I'm gonna go in with the Sleek Contour Pressed Powder and Highlighter in one. I use the dark, and I'm using that to set the all my contour. So I mean, I'm just lazy. I have an angle brush that sometimes I use in my cheeks, but sometimes I can just squeeze this and this looks like the same thing, and I use that to set the powder on my cheeks. I'm not gonna lie, I think I put a little bit too much on that. Maybe a little bit too. You don't need as much as I'd put on. It's just to lightly set that foundation that I put on as the contour. Okay, now that we've done that, oh my god, I'm just so aggressive. Do not treat your makeup the way I treat my makeup, you know. I mean, I got love for my makeup, but it's just that sometimes my finger slips, you say. It does. It happens to the best of us. I'm just gonna get this little triangle sponge. And I'm using the Sacha Buttercup, which is running low. I do say so myself. And I'm gonna use that to, I'm gonna go under me cheekbone, my fake cheekbone, and then I'm gonna go down my nose where that contour was. Gonna go on my forehead just to brighten it up. I like it's not proper pressed in, it's not like fully pressed in, but it's just to bake it a little bit on my lash lines. And then I just go a little bit under my eyes. We don't need a crazy amount because we've already set the eyes. It's just a little bit. In winter I don't really bake for that long, so like I'll leave it for like a few seconds. I just get just a brush with nothing on it, and I just brush that in and just like blend everything together. For highlighter, I'm using this palette. If you've just seen my makeup tutorials, I think I've talked about it. Well, not my makeup tutorials. My get ready with me. I think my date night get ready with me is when I first use this. But yeah. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've only ever used this color. I think I've used that one as well. Yeah, I think I've only used that color and this color. So yeah, I use that middle one, and then, you know, we do the thing.
Pull up in the drop, young getting it, ain't selling mine, no trust in the soul, yeah. Never get the cake or the eyes now. Oh, this year young nigga shining, can't be the line with a line here.
So white like highlighter here. I put a bit of that on my brow bone. I'm not gonna lie, there's bare product on there. And then for mascara, I use two mascaras. But if you're like me and you have short lashes, yeah. So I use this mascara. I use the Max Factor Lash Crown. It's not that great. It's not that great. I feel like it's a waste. I think it was like £8. I mean, I say it's not that great, but maybe it's just because my lashes are not that great. So I just coat these. Oh yeah, and then I use the Benefit, the Real Mascara, and I just layer these two on top of each other. Because like I don't wear, if I'm going out like just during the day and I'm doing like a simple look, I don't put lashes on. Lashes are only like literally for just nighttime. If I'm like doing a YouTube video and I just felt like putting lashes on. I'm gonna put some sheer butter upon the lips. Some moisturizer. I get such dry. Look at them crusty ass lips. And then I'm using. Well, let's sharpen you because you're looking a bit defeated. Use any brown liner, any. I think this is from Collection. I'm just using any brown pencil to line my lips. Sometimes I just like a nude lip, so I'll use the NYX London, and sometimes I'll just leave it as matte, or I'll use the NYX Dubai. Okay, and or I'll use the NYX Dubai and just leave it matte. But if I want it gloss, then I'll either put the Real Techniques gloss. That's just for my day-to-day use. Because I don't want to use my Rihanna one all the time. I know, I lost my Rihanna one, so I don't know what I'm on about. Should we do nudes? Should we do nudes? Should we do nudes? Should we do nudes? Let's do nudes. Let's do nudes. So while I let that mattify, I have a beauty spot, like a little beauty mark there anyway. A little freckle, but it gets covered when I put makeup on. So I just get an eyeliner and I just put that dot back on. I have to do that. If I don't do this, then I'm like, who am I? Who am I? Who are you? I don't know you. I don't want to say you. I don't want to even speak to you. And then I'm actually going to put the butter gloss on top of that instead of putting... To be honest, right, I prefer doing this and then putting a gloss over it than using the butter. Sometimes people just put the liner and they put butter gloss, but if I'm going to do this, I'd rather do this and then put butter gloss on top, or a lip gloss on top. I mean, no, yeah, I don't know. I hope that made sense. If it didn't make sense, then I don't know. DM me and ask me what the fuck I'm on about. I usually put setting spray on before I do my lips. I don't actually know what happened there. For setting spray, I'm using the Maybelline New York Super Size Setting Spray, 24-hour makeup blocking spray fixture. Oh, that's a different language. Well, what were you thinking? That's the question. What were you thinking? What was that? And we'll let that dry. Then I'll come back and show you what it looks like without the headscarf.
What do you see when you look at me? When you look at me? When you look at me, yeah.
Okie dokie. Does the lighting look different? Because I just realised my camera was in a weird setting, so if the lighting does look a bit different, if it looks brighter, it's because I just noticed that it was different. This is how the face will come out if you follow my steps. Hope you enjoyed. I mean, I'm not the greatest. I am not the greatest at giving instructions on how to do shit at all. I can barely instruct my own life. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend that Cravy is on the scene. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
I don't wanna lie, you don't wanna see. Like rum.